the Music Trivia League. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a comment below. Welcome to the Music Trivia League. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Leave a comment below. Now over to Ken the Zan and Bone Man Johnny Strange.
Welcome everybody to the Music Trivia League. I am Ken the Zen, and I am your host of this lovely program. But there's no such thing as hosting without co-hosting. I'm pretty sure that's in the encyclopedia. So let me introduce to you our lovely co-host here in the Music Trivia League, Johnny the Bone Man Strange.
Johnny the Bone Man. How are you, Ken the Zen?
I'm doing very well. How are you doing today, Johnny?
You're looking great, man. You're looking like dialed in today.
Thank you. You know what it is? I got to see a very important person to me today, so
Did you?
I'm pumped up. Yeah.
Who's that? Anyone I know?
Yeah, somebody you're trying to figure out, I think. I don't know if you know him.
One of those people. Yeah.
Mystery. Shrouding
Mr.
the
E?
league.
Mr. E? I've
Mr.
never heard
E.
of him.
I do. Well, you know how he sold me a couple of things once upon a time. But nonetheless, forget that, Mr. E.
This is a family show.
This is a family program, and speaking of family, we have two returning players today, two undefeated returning players today. Who do we have in this match, Mr. Strange?
We have the Queens returning to the MTL. We have Danamite versus Dr. Drea. That's pretty heavy right there.
I love it. I absolutely love that. Dr. Drea definitely made some major waves in this league earlier on in the year. She, in fact, has the points record, overall points record for a match at 18, and she also has the record for first round points at 8, if you can believe that.
You know, it's interesting because, you know, the online trivia community, and we have an enormous global fan base, they're always talking Johnny Thunder.
Yep.
Nobody's talking Dr. Drea, and they should be, and maybe today she's just going to remind them what she's got, which is a lot at this point.
That's right. You don't need Nickelback to remind me. You know? So we have, of course, the number 4 seed, Dr. Drea, you know, flying under the radar. But then just a little bit below her under the radar is another 1-0 player, and that is Danamite, all the way from the West Coast, Johnny.
West Coast Danamite, yeah. She's a great player too, man. Like this is a 4 versus 5, is that what we said?
It's a 4 versus 6.
4 versus 6 battle. I mean, that's marquee, man. I mean, you know, if this is boxing, the winner of this probably gets a shot at the title. So these are real contenders, great players, and we should have a Danamite match today.
Oh, I love what you did there. Yeah, there's no question about it. And speaking of a lovely match that we're going to have, I'm not feeling unwell today, but in case I was, let's get the doctor in here.
Let's call the doctor.
Yeah, let's see what the doctor's up to.
Typically late.
Typically, yeah.
As
Is
all
this Wednesday?
doctors.
Is she golfing?
Yeah, we're in the waiting room here. There she is.
Hello, Dr. Drea. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Ken.
Welcome back.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Johnny Bone Man, how are you doing?
We're all great. We were just saying, Dr. Drea, that you've flown quite a bit under the radar, which is very surprising for the person with the highest first round and highest match total points. Everybody seems to be talking Johnny Thunder all the time.
Yeah, I
Over
know.
here is the record holder, and is today the day that we put Dr. Dre's name on everybody's lips?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't have the hair that Johnny Thunder has.
Well, who does?
But
Well, hair today, gone tomorrow.
That's right.
that's true.
But I will say this, you know, you come away with the win today. Depending on your score, you could be the number 1 overall seed in the entire Music Trivia League.
Well, that's the goal, right? I mean,
Yeah. Hopefully there's not too much pressure on you.
it's not Timbits hockey. Like, there is a winner here, you know?
This could be, I mean, this could be it, though. I mean, this could be your last moment of being under the radar. So, you know, get
So
ready.
enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy my anonymity while I have it.
That's right, because there's not going to be anybody sleeping on you if you win this match.
Absolutely.
No pressure.
Well, and to add to your no pressure, you're also facing the number 6 seed who is undefeated today, and that is Danamite.
Danamite.
Yeah, so do you have any words of encouragement and or warning for Danamite?
No, not encouragement or warning. I'm bummed that I'm fighting against another woman here. I want all the women to win.
Oh,
So
well,
one of us has to lose. It's kind of a bummer.
that's not true. This could be a tie match for
That's
the
true.
rest of eternity.
Well, maybe
And-
if we get into team trivia, you and Danamite can team up. That would be pretty formidable. Unless by the end of this match you hate each other.
Well, we might. I mean,
It's possible. I don't think so, though. You're both lovely people, so I
Absolutely.
can't imagine. But speaking of this Danamite, let's get Danamite in this match here.
There she is.
Hello, Danamite. How are you
Welcome
doing on
back.
this fine day?
Good. How are you guys?
Johnny, how are you?
I'm great, Danamite. It's wonderful to see you again, and we've just been chatting with your opponent, Dr. Drea, who has been flying under the radar, but has a lot of the points total records for this league, and we think today could be the day she breaks out, but what's standing in the way is you, Danamite. So how are you feeling about this match?
Oh my God, so much pressure.
Yep.
Can't take it.
It's like a turkey on Christmas, pressure just being cooked.
Cooked.
I guess.
Ugh, now I want turkey.
I want
but-
mashed potatoes. Yeah.
Oh my
having
God.
said all of that, Danamite, you are our number 6 seed. You are a winner in this league, and certainly, this could be the springboard for you too. If the match goes your way, all of a sudden everybody's talking about Danamite. So, are you ready for that kind of pressure?
I'm so
If
ready.
you win today,
So
she's a
ready.
seasoned performer. She's a veteran. She knows what it's all about.
Absolutely. Well, we're very lucky to have both you ladies on this program here. And if you are ready, we're going to get on with round number 1. Danamite, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Dr. Drea?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Ready to
she's
go.
ready. Perfect. All right, Bone Man, why don't you give these ladies the rules for round number 1?
Okay, trivia fans, round 1 is the top 10s, which means each question is about a song that is charted in the Billboard Top 10. There are 10 questions in the round, each worth 1 point. Players have 15 seconds to write down their answers to the questions. They will then reveal their answers to the world so we can all find out who's a shining star and who's out of touch. If you're ready, let's play the top 10s.
All right. Danamite, are you ready for round number 1?
I'm ready.
Dr. Drea, are you ready?
yes.
Oh, yes. Yes, and ready. Yes,
I'm
and ready. Okay.
Here we go.
Question number 1. Round number 1. On a Steel Horse rode Bon Jovi all the way to the top 10 in 1987 with this song. Name that tune.
You big Bon Jovi guy, Ken is in.
When I remember grade 5, riding the bus to, living on a prayer and loving it, looking out the windows, seeing the world go by. It was good. It was a good time.
Sounds like it.
All right, Dr. Drea, what did you have?
All right,
written
we're
down
halfway
there?
to the answer to this question. Here we go.
Almost there. Dr. Drea, what did you have? Oh,
That looks like Wanted Dead or Alive.
You
For
were
one.
absolutely correct. Danamite, what did you have written down there?
Same. Wanted, dead or alive.
Oh, yes.
Woohoo.
Nice start. Nice start.
Not going to go the whole day with getting nothing right. So let's go win.
We love
All
it.
right,
We love it.
1-1. Pressure's off. Everybody can breathe again. We go to question 2. Before Smash Mouth had a hit with this song for the Shrek soundtrack, the Monkees had faith that they could take it to the top 10. Which song did the Monkees make famous in 1967?
Oh,
Ken Zen, I know you like the Monkees.
yeah, I love the Beatles. They're awesome.
And Shrek.
And Shrek, of course. That'll
Donkey.
do. That'll do, donkey.
I do like both of those things. I like my monsters green. I can't help it. Danamite, what did you have written down there?
I'm a believer.
I am a believer.
I
For
believe
one.
she's right. For one.
Booyah. And Dr. Drea.
I'm a believer.
Also makes me faithful.
Well, good job, girls.
That's a 2-2 game.
Yeah.
Batting 1,000.
We're through with monkeying around here, Johnny. How about
Oh.
the next question?
Har har. Wah wah.
Okay, question number 3. Queen made a big comeback in 1992 when this song hit the top 10 thanks to a very popular movie, Wayne's World. Name that Queen masterpiece.
Oh, God.
Yeah, right.
Swing.
Swing.
Yep, I can see a beautiful lady right near a donut display. Kind of reminds me of these two beautiful
I
ladies.
don't even know if I've seen that movie.
Oh, she is not worthy.
I'm totally guessing. I have no idea.
Okay, Dr. Dre, what did you have written down there?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian Rhapsody, absolutely.
For
And
one.
Dynamite.
I wrote the same. Bohemian Rhapsody.
Nice.
These two are showing their credentials here, Ken the Zen. A perfect round so far.
Yep. Well, that's 2 1-0 players going head to head. Question number 4. John?
Let's see how we do with more modern music. Question number 4. 50 Cent must have spent a lot of time in this place as his song about it rose to number 1 in April of 2003. Where was that place?
I actually think I know this.
You think it'd be the hospital ward with all those bullets he took.
Totally.
Could be.
Right?
Yeah.
Could be.
Dynamite, what did you have written down there?
Find me in the club.
In the club.
Dynamite bouncing her way to 4. All right.
Oh, I got it wrong. I thought it was the other one. I thought it was the candy shop.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, go and take you to the
That was a 50 Cent song.
Yeah, well,
And he
you
was
know,
in it.
it was more like 75 cents, maybe. I don't know.
Ah. all
Dynamite goes up a break to 4-3.
Right, I like that.
I'm pressure.
Question number 5. Psy had everyone dancing in a different fashion with the Super Smash in 2012.
Sigh?
Psy, P-S-Y.
Oh.
I've not
Maybe
seen
it's
you do this
maybe
dance.
it's pissy. I don't know.
PSY?
P-S-Y.
I feel like you probably shouldn't know.
Can you
how to
ask?
say it.
Can you ask me one? Can you say it one more time?
Absolutely, I can.
Thanks.
There we go. Psy had everyone dancing in a different fashion with the Super Smash in 2012.
12. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my
Dynamite
god.
was probably only around 10 years old at the time.
I can
Take
do
the
this.
time
I
when
can
it's
do
up
this
here.
dance. I can do this dance.
Can you write it
dance.
down? That's
All
the
right,
question.
we got.
I don't know how to. Okay. Yeah.
I'll let you finish writing. Okay, Dr. Drea, what did you have there?
Gangnam Style.
Gangnam Style,
Style.
absolutely.
For 1,
Dynamite.
Yes, Gangnam Style.
Dynamite has got a perfect board going here.
We're doing very
And a
well.
5-4 lead as we go to question 6. Let's see if this one's up her alley. Question 6. The band Brownsville Station had everybody smoking where in 1974? It takes me back to high school, Ken the Zen.
Absolutely. I have not smoked here. However, myself, I don't think. Maybe I have. Who knows?
We're losing you a bit over there, Ken the Zen.
I know this is wrong. I know I'm wrong.
All right. Well, Dynamite, what did you have written down there?
Smoking in the boys' room.
Dynamite! She
Boys'
knows
room is
all
correct.
about it. She knows all about it.
And Dr. Drea in the boys' room. Absolutely. Tight match.
This is an epic match. 6-5. My goodness.
Sure is.
Smoking in the boys' room.
Well, yeah, I told you I was.
You got to do a jazz version of that one, Dynamite.
Yeah, right?
Okay, competitors. Question number 7. Michael Jackson said he was blind to see that this character seduced every man, but she would not seduce him in this 1988 top 10 song. Name that tune.
88.
Hey, Michael Jackson.
I got a feeling you like this one, Ken the Zen.
I really do like this song.
Oh.
5,
Running out of time, aren't we?
4, 3, 2, and 1. Dr. Drea, what did
I
you
know
have
it's
down there?
wrong. Billie Jean. I know it's wrong.
Billie Jean is not the song, I'm afraid.
Not his
Dynamite.
I got nothing.
Oh,
lover.
nothing.
I got nothing.
Well,
It's
the answer
incorrect.
was not clean, but Dirty Diana.
Oh, okay.
Dirty Dynamite.
Dirty
All right, we got a 6-5 game as we go into question 8. This one should be exactly what you're looking for. Richard Marx was in the top 10 with this hit ballad in the summer of 1989.
Richard Marx. Oh,
He's not one
I
of the
can
Marx
see
Brothers.
his face.
Not Karl Marx either.
No.
That was 1889.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, both you guys play keyboards and piano stuff here, so
Richard Marx.
I
count you down. 5, 4, 3,
I don't.
2, and 1.
I've
Dr.
lost
Drea,
it entirely.
I cannot. It's like waiting.
Dynamite, nothing.
Something to wait. I can't remember.
I got nothing either.
When you,
But when you say it, we're gonna be mad.
yeah, I don't know.
You're gonna be very frustrated. I'm sure about it. Bone Man, why don't you frustrate these ladies for us?
I've been right here waiting for you guys to give me the answer to that question.
Yeah. I literally wrote down waiting for
course.
you, and I was like,
I had here. I was like, here is the. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you had here and she had waiting, but neither of you
also
got
had
it,
So
got the
close,
right.
so close.
But neither was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's great.
Oh, you trying to remember it now?
Here waiting for you, something like that.
That's
That's
the one.
pretty good.
Wherever you go,
Yeah.
whatever you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You guys are great.
Next.
Oh my gosh, you guys should be
Screw you,
singers.
Richard Marx.
Yeah.
You were in the 80s, and I hate you now.
Well,
6-5. Things are heating up over
yeah,
here.
let's,
My
let's
goodness.
pocket that hate for a minute. And question number 9. Matchbox 20 was not feeling the best with this top 10 song in September of 2003. Name that Matchbox 20 song. All right, well, if there's any way to quiet the female crowd down, I guess it's, talk about Matchbox 20.
Thanks
I
for
like.
20,
I
yeah.
yeah. I like Matchbox 20.
All right, guys. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dynamite, what did you have?
Don't know.
Don't know
Dynamite.
is not quite right.
I will
Dr.
know.
Drea.
Dr.
Unwell.
Drea pulls
Unwell.
back into a tie.
In it.
What was it?
Unwell.
Unwell, right?
I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell.
Oh,
I think that's the lyric, right?
I'm just a little unwell sometimes. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a good song.
Dynamite is ready for MTL karaoke, but
I'm so ready for the
she's
finish.
missed
the
3 in a row, though. Here we
Dance
go.
straight.
Come on.
all right.
All right, competitors, we have a 6-6 tie going into the last question of the round. Somebody gets a leg up here, maybe. Question 10. Paul Anka was in a certain kind of love in 1960. Which kind of love was that?
Oh, great. Wait a second.
Paul Anka. Oh,
Paul Anka.
she's thinking back. The Encyclopedia of the Mind. I know I get trapped in mine quite a bit.
Me too.
My brain isn't. It's not retrieving this.
Okay, well, Dr. Dre, what did you have written
Wait.
down?
We weren't out of time yet. There.
And 1.
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday
Sunday
Love
Love.
is
Good
not
song.
quite there.
Compelling guess, but incorrect.
Dynamite, what did you have?
Ruby kind of love.
Oh, Phil Collins would approve, but that is incorrect as well.
I'm afraid, ladies, that they called it Puppy Love.
Puppy love.
Oh, okay, right.
Whatever.
All right, girls. Well, that's the end of round 1, Johnny the Bowman Strange. And man, we have a match.
We have a 6-6 tie going into round 2. This is a change of pace because the last couple of matches have been first round whitewash as somebody was way ahead.
Right.
And then there was a big comeback the other way. But here we have 2 top-ranked competitors, 6-6 tie, everything to play for.
That is all true. All right. Well, Johnny, why don't you tell these girls about round number 2, and we'll see if we can
right.
break this tie.
Okay, trivia fans, it's time for round 2, which means it's time to die. In this round, the questions hinge on a twist of fate. Players roll a die, and each number corresponds to questions about one of 5 bands or the roller's choice. There are 3 questions for each player in the round. When the player hears which band was rolled, he or she will decide if the questions are worth 1 point each or 2 points each. Now, if fate isn't pressure enough, opponents can steal questions in Time to Die. So if a player gets a question wrong, the points can very quickly go the other way. But with a little help from their lucky stars, our players will be dancing in the street and not left wondering what could have been. Now, if you're ready, it's time to die.
Okay.
This is so ominous.
It sure is. All right. So, Dr. Drea, since you were in the lead, you were going to be able to roll first. But before we get to that, I'm going to tell you which bands there are. Okay?
Okay.
So, the bands this week are Michael Jackson, Blondie, Miley Cyrus, the Eagles, or Adele, sorry. Okay? You've heard a couple of those bands?
Couple of them, yeah.
A couple of them? All right. And you informed me earlier that you would like me to roll?
Dana would.
Dana would. I see.
Yeah, for me.
Well, Dana might.
Dana might want
Oh,
you
you're
to.
so funny.
All right. All right, Dr. Drea. So since you, well, you're tied, but since you're the higher ranked player, you will get to choose whether you roll first or defer to Danamite.
I'm going to defer.
Oh,
How
okay.
very polite. How very sporting.
Yep, I love it. Canadians in the house. All right, Danamite. You asked me earlier
Yes,
to roll for you, correct? All right. Are you ready? Did you need
I'm
me to
ready.
repeat those bands, or you're good?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. We have number 1. Bone Man, what does that mean?
Today, Danamite number 1 means you'll be answering questions about Miley Cyrus.
Okay.
Miley Cyrus it is.
Okay.
Cyrus the
Okay.
virus. All right.
All right, Miley Cyrus. Question number 1. Oh, before we get into that, of course, you get to choose whether these questions are worth 2 or 1 points.
I'm gonna say 2.
She's going for 2.
Danamite's opening this game up. Here we
She's-
go.
She's going big and she's already home, so that's great. All right, for 2 points in the category of Miley Cyrus, question number 1. Miley had her first number 1 American hit from her Bangers album in 2013. Which Miley hit song was that?
Can I just say it?
Yep, please.
Okay. Party in the USA.
I'm sorry, Party in the USA was incorrect.
Incorrect.
Dr. Drea for the steal of 2 points.
Number 1 hit.
Number 1 in
Number
America.
1 hit.
I think the only one that was, there's 2. I think her number 1 was Wrecking Ball.
Yep.
I think you just wrecked this tie game. That's a 2-point steal.
I was stuck because there was We Can't Stop, and that was the first one, but I think Wrecking Ball was.
Holy, Wrecking Ball was our first number 1. Huh.
Yep,
Okay.
American number 1.
American
Yes.
number 1.
All right, question number 2, right?
That gives us an 8-6 match. Question 2, Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus announced while she hosted the 2015 MTV Awards that this, at that time, new album would be available free online. Name that album.
What? I don't know. That's fine. Her album. I have no idea.
Oh,
Probably like Miley Cyrus. I have no idea. I pass.
no, she
A pass
passes
from Danamite.
2-point steal for Dr. Drea. Round 2 stealer, Dr.
I
Drea.
think it was Miley Cyrus and her dead pets.
I
What?
think that is another 2-point steal.
Oh my god, that is hilarious.
It sure
I have
is.
a bit of a guilty pleasure with Miley. I just
Oh my god, that's
Evident.
hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a guilty pleasure with anybody that spells pets with a Z.
Indeed.
It's very.
I'm learning a lot right now.
I like it. All right. Well, Danamite, here's your last question in round
Okay.
number 2. Miley Cyrus for 2 points. Miley Cyrus starred in an episode of which Netflix hit series?
One episode?
crap.
1 episode,
I know that.
apparently.
Oh, okay. You mean, can you ask one more time? Because I want to get this show right.
Yep, of course, of course. For you, Danamite, absolutely. Miley Cyrus starred in an episode of which Netflix hit series?
Black Mirror.
That's good for 2.
Black Mirror is correct for 2 points.
Danamite.
Awesome. Love that show.
That might have been the most important answer so far, keeping this game tight at 10-8 for Dr.
And
Drea.
8. All right.
10 to 8. Yeah, we're still close. But that being said, of course, Dr. Drea, it is your turn to roll. Number 2, Peace, man. All right, John, what does number 2 correspond to?
Number 2 today means we'll be answering questions about Blondie.
Blondie. Would you like that to be worth 2 points or 1 point, Dr. Drea?
Blondie, huh?
Blondie, not me.
I'm trying to determine whether my opponent knows a lot about Blondie.
I don't know. She's got the
Looks
hair.
as though she might.
That's funny.
I think we'll go with 1 point for these.
Conservative move. Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Conservative strategy being in the lead.
That's right.
Very smart. Very smart. All right, question number 1 in Blondie for 1 point. After disbanding in 1982, this Blondie singer continued on as a solo artist. Who is this singer?
Well, that one wasn't hard. Deborah Harry.
Sorry, the
Well,
answer
2
we were looking
points.
for was Debbie Harry.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. No, Deborah Harry, of course, for 1 point.
For 1 point and an 11-8 lead.
11-8 lead. Okay, question number 2 in Blondie.
We go to this tongue. In 1980, Blondie won a Juno. That's a Canadian Grammy for best-selling single. Name that single.
In what year?
1980.
1980, Blondie. I was a Blondie in 1980.
The Tide is High.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Danamite for a 1 point steal.
Heart of
Blondie,
Glass.
Heart of Glass. Shattering that
Shattering.
lead.
I can't tell if that means it's right or
Neither.
That is the correct answer,
is
Heart of
correct.
Glass. Ken and Zen and I are too clever for
I'm
our
like, are
own
they
good
like throwing
sometimes.
things at you or is
Yeah.
Should I break a bad glass? I don't. Okay. Yeah.
No, that's a
No, you
1
got
point
the
steal
steal.
for the Dynamite and a
Good
11-9 game at this point.
All right, and speak of throwing things to you, here's your last question, Dr. Drea, in the category of Blondie. Released on May 5th, 2017, this album is the latest release in Blondie's career. Can you name that record?
How about Blondie's greatest hits?
That is
Nope.
incorrect.
No. Although this could be the title of the greatest hits, and I don't know, but I don't think so. Danamite for the 1 point steal.
No, don't know it.
Let me just check here. Nope, don't know it is incorrect, I'm afraid.
Incorrect.
And the answer was Pollinator.
Pollinator.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go listen to that.
Yeah, Pollinator,
Pollinator
2017.
Well, we got an 11-9 match favoring Dr. Drea here after round 2. This is pretty much as tight as it gets, Ken the Zen, and still anybody's game at this point.
That is
I
absolutely
didn't
true.
get to round 3 last time, so
Me
this
either.
is- this is new
No
territory.
idea
This
what's
is-
gonna happen.
That's exactly right. Both you girls mercied your opponents in the your first match, and here we are, and see what happens for you guys. And before we do that, John, can you refresh these competitors on what the rules are of round number 3?
Round 3 is where we find out who's the best of the best. There are 3 questions for each player in the round, each related to one of the top 600 albums of all time as listed by Rolling Stone magazine. The round begins with each player picking 3 numbers between 1 and 20. These are the questions they will answer. The wrinkle in this round is that players will assign a point value of 2, 3, or 5 points to each question once they hear which album the question is about. The player with the lowest score always receives the next question. And since we believe in mercy in the Music Trivia League, if a player is mathematically eliminated, the round and this wicked game are over. So this is it. Who's the gambler? Who's the smooth operator? And who's simply the best of the best?
All right, and here we are, round number 3. Dr. Drea, you come in with the lead, so you get to choose your 3 numbers first. What would you like?
7, 8, 10.
7, 8, and 10. All right, those are all good numbers. And Danamite, 3 numbers from you, please.
2, 3, 4.
2, 3, and 4?
Yeah.
2, 3, and 4. Well, you remember last week, Johnny, or a couple weeks ago, we had the consecutive numbers did not go so well for
Not go
our
well.
competitor in that match.
Go
However,
well.
these are totally different questions, so who knows?
Totally different
They could
competitors.
go very well.
Yep.
Or as Matchbox 20 said, it could go
Unwell.
She's got it. She's got the right stuff, Dana. All right. I actually watched the New Kids on the Block concert the other night on TV.
Oh my God, that's
it was them
awesome.
and Backstreet Boys. One. It was quite
Really?
yeah, it was
Why
quite the
would you
scene.
do something like that?
Danamite, since you are trailing by 2 points,
Yep.
you will receive the first question.
Okay.
So that question, of course, was number 2. Johnny, would you like to do that?
Number 2, Danamite, will be about Coldplay's A Rush of Blood to the Head record. You can assign 2, 3, or 5 points to this question.
2.
2 points. Coldplay's A Rush of Blood to the Head.
2 for question 2.
2 for 2.
All right.
All right, Danamite, this mega hit from the album is equally famous for its strange video. The video was shot in reverse. What was the single?
I just watched this music video the other day, too. It's fantastic.
Did you watch it in
don't-
reverse?
Maybe.
I'm gonna say Viva La Vida.
I'm afraid that is
No.
incorrect.
That's incorrect.
Okay.
But just for fun, no points. Dr. Drea, would you like to take a stab at this question?
Yellow?
No.
was incorrect as well.
It was the scientist, of course.
The Scientist.
Yeah, and if you have not seen that video, check that video out because, as John mentioned, it's all filmed in reverse, but yet he mouthed the words in reverse so they were matched up forward.
Seriously?
For real.
Very tricky.
Oh my God.
It's a lot of work, and I respect Chris
He's an
Murphy
overachiever.
for that. I
Wow.
respect him for that.
That's amazing. Holy-
That's a great album. That's a really great record.
It really is. Okay, Danamite, I'm afraid since you did not get that right, you were still trailing.
Yep.
So we're on to question number 3 for you, okay?
Okay. Yep.
Question number 3 is in the category of Fleetwood Mac's rumors. Would you like this to be worth 3 or 5 points?
I say. Oh, this is, I don't know, maybe 3.
Playing it
Maybe 3 or 3?
conservatively.
Okay, 3.
3
3
it is.
points for 3 points and the lead if she gets it.
Okay, Fleetwood Mac's rumors. The question is, You Make Lovin' Fun was written and sung by which member of Fleetwood Mac?
You Make Love and Fun was sung by Christy McVie.
Absolutely.
That is good for 3 points and the lead. Danamite, I do love Fleetwood Mac.
I definitely do.
I do. I
I-
definitely do.
I definitely do. Yeah.
All right, well, Dr. Drea
All right.
gets to go in the 3rd round for the first time in her young career.
This is kind of pressure filled. Eh?
Ooh, it is, man. I'm like, I need to stop the line or something.
No, sorry,
Oh,
girls,
okay.
we do not provide Xanax over Zoom.
Damn.
Unless they want to sponsor the show, in which case we'll talk.
And yes, we'll give it to everybody, of course.
Absolutely.
Okay, Dr.
Right.
Drea, you asked for question number 7, and that is in the category of Metallica. Metallica, the
Nice.
Black Album.
Metallica's Black Album.
Yeah, so would you like a 2, 3,
phone a
or
friend?
5? Well, you could call me if you want.
I'm going to go with 2 on this one.
Going for 2?
Metallica. Yeah.
Johnny, do you want to read this question?
All right, Dr. Drea, this popular single from Metallica's Black Album wasn't initially meant to be recorded, and it is one of only a few songs in which frontman James Hetfield takes the guitar solo.
Let's go with Metallica. Wasn't supposed to be recorded. Let's go with Whiskey in the Jar.
Ooh, Whiskey in the
Interesting
Jar.
guess, but incorrect today. Danamite, do you have a stab at what that might have been?
I have no idea.
Ken the Zen?
I know what this answer is.
Well,
and
you've
that
got
is,
the answers.
hey, that's my game, okay?
Okay.
That's how I win. All right. But the answer was Nothing Else Matters.
Oh,
That wasn't coming out of my brain.
Of
Wasn't going
course.
to happen.
Nothing Else Matters. Incorrect.
All right, we still have a 12-11 match as we move on to the next
Okay.
question.
Still
Sure
under
do.
pressure here.
So question number 8 now for you, Dr. Drea,
Yes.
is the album Joni Mitchell's Blue.
Joni Mitchell. Okay.
So 3 or 5
We're going to go
points?
with 3 on that one.
Going 3 for Joni Mitchell.
Not liking my number choices very much right now.
No? Well,
No.
you know, 8's infinity. You know, infinity and beyond.
All right.
Question-
Joni Mitchell Blue.
All right, you ready? Joni wrote the album Blue in response to a lyric that this man wrote about her. The lyric is, "A girl out there with love in her eyes and flowers in her hair." Can you name that famous singer?
Oh, wait a second.
Oh, we took a left turn.
Out there. I can hear it.
First step, get in there.
I can hear it.
I got to start counting.
Oh, no.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And your
now I have to
answer,
give you
Dr.
an
Drea, the famous
My
singer.
answer is going to be James Taylor, but I know it's not.
Oh, James Taylor is great friends with Joni Mitchell, of course,
that's
and did play on that record, as we found out in one of the earlier
That's a
matches. Yes. And Danamite, I guess, no points, but just for fun.
I don't know.
Nothing. So let's reread that lyric and see if this rings a bell for you.
Can you sing it?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Can you sing it?
Not like this man. Maybe John could. What do you think?
9.
9, he says. Okay, so the lyric is, "A girl out there with love in her eyes and flower in her hair." That famous singer, of course, was Robert Plant.
Mr. Robert Plant.
wow.
Oh, really? God.
Yep, the lemon squeezer
Yeah,
himself.
now I can hear it.
All right. Well, there's a lot of
this
pressure.
is like sudden death here.
Lot of-
I need to know this album, and I need to get 5 points on it.
You've stolen my job, so maybe next time we need a co-host, we'll have to get you in here.
That's
All right,
true.
You know what's
That's
going
right.
on.
She would be certainly a better one to
All
look
right.
at than the one you
Okay.
have. We're
John?
going to the penultimate question here, Ken the Zen.
Okay.
Dr. Drea must answer this correctly
Ooh, pressure.
I
to
know.
stay in the game, and it will be worth 5. And the album in question is Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt.
For crying out loud.
Lots of
Jay-Z's
confidence.
Reasonable Doubt. All right,
Yeah.
this is spectacular.
I'm
Yes.
feeling as though Dr. Drea has some reasonable doubt about this
I have some
question.
reasonable doubt that I'm going to know the answer to this question.
You may have a shot at it if you're
Never give
ready.
up.
You never know. All right, let's just do this.
Reasonable Doubt was Jay-Z's debut album. In which year was it released?
Jay-Z's debut album.
First Jay-Z
So
record. What
Jay-Z's
year?
been around a long time.
Well,
Jay-Z's been around a long time. That's going to be... Jay-Z... 2000
5, 4, 3, 2004, Bone Man.
I'm afraid that is incorrect, Dr. Drea.
Danamite, would you like to take a stab at this?
I think it was earlier. I think like 9. I'm gonna say 99.
Oh, you were closer.
You were closer.
96.
96.
1996 is the
96.
answer.
And with that, we have our winner today, and that is Danamite.
Danamite.
Oh my
Watch
God.
I
out.
know.
Congratulations.
No.
By
dude.
Jay-Z.
Yeah, Jay-Z
that was
did
a
it.
tough one. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
Didn't pick the right numbers there.
I like that. Congratulations, Danamite. How are you feeling after this
Oh, that's
tight
fun.
win?
That's so much fun. So much fun.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That was a great match. You should both be applauded for probably one of the most intense matches we've had so far in the league, for sure.
Yeah.
Two very good players going right to the wire.
Absolutely. 2 undefeated players. And
Not
speaking of
anymore.
undefeated, Danamite, you are now 2-0, which means you're moving up from rank number 6 to at least 4.
Okay.
So we'll see.
Oh my
there's
God.
there's
Scared
another
you guys.
there's one other undefeated player in the league, and he still has to have his second match to see if he's going to be 2-0 as well.
So how many 2-0ers are there?
There is 3.
3. That's
Three.
not a bad company.
Three
to be in.
2-0s. Absolutely. And Dr. Drea, I'm afraid you did not come ahead in this match, but thank you so much for coming on the show. And you were right there.
Oh, you were a fierce competitor. Holy.
Yeah, you were so
We
close.
almost.
Yeah, you did
Yes.
really good. You got points in the first 2 rounds, but you are new to round number 3, so
That was our first time in round.
that's
number
right. So a little bit of a learning experience for you. So now you know what it's about, and the next time you're on,
You'll be ready.
3. Yeah.
2-1 maybe.
It's harder playing a girl too than all those silly boys were easy to beat, right?
Oh, she's a
I
boy
think
beater.
a gauntlet has been thrown
I
down
was
here.
saying girl power. I was sad one of us had to lose. I want the girls to win all the games.
That is, well, stop right there. Thank you very much. Okay.
Nope, girls are winning them all. Girl champion, that's for sure.
That could happen. What Danamite is leading the charge at this point.
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah. Good for you. Good for you guys. Well, we do have two top females in the league, and both of you guys are in that group. So
God,
we're
scary.
grateful to have you on the show.
sure.
There's no question about it. So thank you so much again.
Thanks for having me. That was so fun. I love it.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. We're just going to throw you into the waiting room, and John and I will sum up this match.
Okay.
Thank you
Thanks
again.
again.
Congratulations,
Congratulations.
Danamite.
Thank you.
Peace. All right, Mr. Bone Man. Well, match 14 is in the books.
Wow.
And, number 6 seed took over the favorite today, number 4 seed, for the victory. How do you feel about that?
It's interesting because we talked about how Dr. Drea is flying under the radar, but Danamite's been flying even lower under that radar. But there's
Absolutely.
no more hiding. There's no more
Nope.
sneaking up for Danamite. 2-0, took out Drea. Everybody's going to be gunning for her now, don't you think?
I think that's absolutely correct. Another undefeated player. Both Hound Dog and Johnny Thunder are looking part of the undefeated club and going, oh, we've got some tight matches ahead of us between some very great players.
Absolutely. It's just heating up, and now Danamite kind of announces herself. I think probably a lot of people going in were thinking, because of Drea's huge score in the first match,
Absolutely.
that this is going to be Drea's night. And Danamite wasn't phased at all, man. She just dropped in, said, "I'll take that," and everybody's got to be watching for her now.
There's no question that the numbers do not lie. Drea came in here hot and one of the top players for sure. Overall points record in the first round, and Danamite, very quietly, very confidently, rose above. And
She had to do it in round 3 too, man. That's when the pressure is really on, and she had to pull out a 3-point question there to take the lead.
absolutely.
So you got to hand it to her, man. She did not steal this. That was like,
Nope.
she really had to, under the pressure, come through and deliver, and she managed to do it. And Drea just couldn't get one in round 3, and that's the difference. That's what round 3 is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. Because after round 1, both these girls were tied.
Flying.
It was tight. And then after round 2, both of them got steals.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really close. And then, of course, Danamite in the third round, the fortune of picking her numbers, came up with one of her favorite albums. And,
She still had to answer that question, man.
in
We're on a run of some really good matches right now, so the players are really stepping up.
I really love it too. And I think that's exactly right. As the players get more comfortable and the game, that they're just going to become more competitive and even
think so.
tighter
Yep.
and all that stuff. So what a great match. Match number 14.
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable.
Flying
Seems
by.
like just the other day, we're sitting in a van talking about coming up with this show. And then here we are.
Here we
doing it.
are. Man, it's such, you just got to take action, She starts somewhere, and here we are.
Absolutely right. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching this show. I hope that you found it entertaining, had some jokes, had some laughs, had some cries, and man, hopefully you got some of those questions too. And if you did, and trivia is your thing, and you like being on game shows, let us know. Please let us know in the comments or send us a private message. Whatever works for you, whatever comfortable factor you are into, we are also into it. Right, Bone Man?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Well, famous last words time, I guess.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Hasta luego.
Cheers.
See you later.
See ya.
Bye-bye.